in the grand scheme of things, your life isn't that deep. It doesn't matter. And I'm not trying to say it in a way where you don't matter as a person. I'm saying like all the problems that you have they're literally meaningless in the grand scheme of things. Think about it. People often want to think about how other people perceive them. So they will do everything in their power to do things to make themselves look better. Whether it's upping their status and just doing things they don't want to do, like getting a high pay, like a high level job and something they're really not passionate about for. But because it comes with that title, oh, I'm the director of the software engineering at Google or something. I'm like, bro, that's cool and all, but you can say it's cool when you post it on LinkedIn saying I'm happy to announce that I'm starting this role, right? And then you get a lot of celebratory. That's why I don't like social media in general. And LinkedIn is like, so it's literally social media, bro, just corporate. But it's like, bro, nobody's gonna care tomorrow, the next day, or the next day. Your life's gonna keep on moving. We need to start making decisions for ourselves. What do we enjoy? You know, you need a mixture of what you enjoy and what's gonna help you live. Not what makes you look good. Because people's opinions don't matter. They got their own lives to deal with. Let them focus on their own lives, yo. People will be so into trying to make themselves look better to the public when in the grand scheme of things, no one really cares. You know, recently, I've been looking at myself in the mirror and I've been trying to see like where I can improve myself as an individual. You know, obviously I'm not recording myself reading books every day. I'm not trying to diss Kaisen that, but it was just funny. I've been seeing a bunch of TikToks on my feed about how he's being a performative male for reading books and about how his girlfriend really messed him up that much to the point where he got to start reading books every day. Now look, we don't know what really happened between him and his girl, bro. So we can never really say that that's the reason why he's doing all that he's doing now. Mind you, this secret channel that he's had has been around for months. And he just recently said that he would never be in a relationship again like the end of the year. So people are just assuming that. Now, are their assumptions probably right? Maybe. But who knows and who cares, bro? At the end of the day, that's not our life. We shouldn't care about that. We have bigger fish to fry. Kai is a multi-millionaire trying to start a clothing brand. He has generational wealth. And the least of his problems is you guys calling him a performative male for learning how to read books every day, knowing where he came from and how bad his grammar was with all his streams and all his videos. You guys knew his grammar was poor. So shout out to bro, man. Whether he's doing this to perform or not, man, reading books is reading books. A lot of people don't read books nowadays. A lot of people just scroll on TikTok. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll focus on yourself. Back to this main point though. I was looking at myself in the mirror this week and I'm like, I think I low-key care about what people think of me a lot too. I think I do. I think my decisions, without me knowing, are subconsciously affected by what people think. Was what I'm supposed to do. You know? The school I decided to go to for college, I went there because I was told it was a great school. It gave me a ton of money. You know, it was just a great place for me to be. But what about me? What did I think about the school? I didn't go on a single visit. I didn't do any research on if it was the right place for me, if it aligned with my goals. I just decided to go off on one just because I saw a bunch of money. Mind you, the money in the grand scheme of things, I keep saying the grand scheme of things. Mind you, the money is not how much, it's what I'm paying out of pocket that is way more than what I would have paid if I just stayed home. And I didn't understand that. I didn't stay home because one, I felt like I had my ego. My ego was really big, bro. My local school, they didn't accept me straight in. They said, you can come, you just have to wait a semester, or you can do a special program for freshmen where you can only take evening classes. And that was prideful. I was like, no, bro, what are you talking about? You don't deserve me, right? Second, they also didn't let me into my major, computer science. I was hurt by that because I really wanted to do computer science. But as I've grown, and this is why I also think everything happens for a reason, because at the year and a half that I was at the school I went to, I learned that the major doesn't matter. The title, the name doesn't matter. Well, to a certain degree it does. The name does. I won't lie. I'm not going to say it doesn't entirely, but it do. But at the same time, what really gets you through the door to get those jobs, to get those opportunities is your connections. How are you able to talk to people? How are you able to really to provide your value? Just that piece of paper saying a bachelor's of science in computer science isn't going to do much. It's just one foot in the door. But really what gets you through fully is how you talk to people. The way you made people feel after a conversation. The way you make people feel after watching a video. It's like, wow, this guy is really cool. He's a cool guy. He's funny, or he's smart, or he's intelligent. I really want to know more about him. Let's bring him back in. And I learned that. And I was like, bro, it don't matter what school I go to. I can go to Mount St. Mary's, bro, and I will still win. Because at the end of the day, it comes down to your mindset. It comes down to your mindset. And you are a reflection of your daily choices. You see a fit dude, buff, all that, you know that dude works out consistent. You see somebody that wears nice clothes, that wears suits, you know that guy takes care of himself. You know what I'm saying? But you see a fat dude, no disrespect to fat people, but you see a dude with a big belly, you know that dude eats a lot. You know he eats on a daily basis. So it's like you're the reflection of your daily choices. And that's what I came to a realization with. And then I was looking at a LinkedIn post I posted the other day about how you need to be like water. Because Bruce Lee said that. You need to be like water. And I was like, you're low-key right. Water shapeshifts. It always adapts. You know, it doesn't stay rigid. And my problem has always been that I'm always want to stay firm in my choices and my decisions. I'm like, this has to work. This has to work. But at the end of the day, I realized if God doesn't want it to happen for you, it won't happen. You can't overcome what God has for you. Like, come on, let's keep it a stack. So you really just gotta come with the punch. You gotta go with the punches. Understand that, if this ain't for me, then it ain't for me. Because at the end of the day, I'm still blessed. Now, what do I do to ensure I maximize where I'm at right now? You get what I'm saying? Block out all the noise. Just stay true with God, if you believe in God. And just do the right things every day to better yourself as a person. Whether that's reading books, going to the gym every day, eating healthier. That's something I'm trying to do, eat healthier, man. Right now, I don't really got much fun. So I've eaten more McDonald's in the last 2 months than I ever did in my life. I've been eating $5 meal deals. Bro, I used to make fun of people that have like 10, 20,000 points on McDonald's, on the McDonald's app. Bro, I'm reaching that. That's not good. I'm counteracting my daily gym routine with McDonald's $5 meal deals. That's down bad. Anywho, I'm going to the gym, by the way. Decided to try out a different scenery for my rent. Let's see how it goes. Shout out my boy Abu Bele. Feel me? He's new to making videos and stuff like that. You feel me? And I was like, you know what? Let me try making a vlog. I haven't done a vlog style content video in a minute. But except there's going to be a twist to it where I'm just ranting. But yeah, man. Whole point is you can't care about what people have to say. I'm going to continue talking in the gym. We're doing just cardio. You feel me? I ain't going to lie. The other day I came in here to do legs. And I ain't going to lie. My leg felt like it was finna snap. I felt like it was going to snap as I was running. I was like, well, hell no. So I had to take a break yesterday. Yesterday was a rest day, but today I'm back. You know, my leg feels better. It was like the knee, bro. It was like, I don't know what you call the back of your knee, bro. But it felt like it was gonna snap, and I wasn't trying to get another injury, bro. If you know, you know. So we gonna just do some running today. You know what I'm saying? Gotta stretch. Always stretch. Always stretch. It don't matter how young you are, bro. Trust me. The earlier, the better. Really, the whole scheme of the video is don't really care about what people got to say about you, man. And it's easier said than done. But it's like when you start overthinking and you start stressing, you got to remember why. You know what I'm saying? That's the real question. Why are you stressing? Answer me right now, bro. Why are you stressing? Tell me in the comments. because like, because genuinely, it's like, bro, you have no reason to stress. This problem that you're having right now, like 2 days and like 3 days in a week, man, it won't even matter for real. Now let's see. You're gonna be like, what if my mom is dying? Okay, that's a very extreme example. But even when your mom dies, it's just the course of life. Death happens. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna think I'm being harsh. Man, my dad passed away, bro. My dad passed away 2 years ago. But you wouldn't know that if you like hearing me talk right now, man. Because time heals, bro. Everyone dies. And since we know everyone dies, you don't think there's a reason why humans naturally move on. You know what I'm saying? Despite their closest relatives, their closest loved ones dying in front of them. Come on, it's cool. Like, bro, there's nothing in this world that could realistically get you off your feet, man, and really like get you sunk, bro. That's really it. All comes down to mindset.